So this book was created by some family members of mine, and they came up here to visit me and at my youth camp, and they had no idea I was going to swim the Straits of Mackin. So that was in 2006. I'm sorry there's dust all over everything. So this is me right after my swim. I've got a blanket around me to keep me warm. And there I am again with some of my family members and friends. Actually, the people I'm talking to right there are my friend Steve Acker, who was killed, and he was part of the reason why I started the camp. It's his mother and actually his granddaughter's parents. I should say his daughter's parents, and it would be her grandparents. And that's my little head there in two boats as I'm almost finishing. And there's me when I first got done. So that was in 2006. And there when I could stand up finally. And some of my cousins. And my head swimming along. And this was a fella who was a fan of mine way back then. And I don't really remember the story, but he gave me a couple animal skulls. I think he was a local trapper. My dad and my brother, one of my brothers. And this was the sunset that day. Actually, I think that was sunrise, without looking at it. That was my guiding business, and this is what the other building looks like on the other side. I haven't even shown you anything from there. That was also part of my youth camp, and altogether it could sleep for 24 people. And yeah, some of my cousins, we explored the Fibrin Quarry and the cave and went swimming. And I said, oh, by the way, I'm swimming the Straits of Mackin tomorrow. Some fish that my uncle and my cousin got. And actually my uncle's teaching the kids how to clean a fish. And what I think is funny is my cousin's face. She had never seen that before. She's from the city, and she'd only ever seen fish come from a restaurant or a grocery store. So here my uncle's cleaning the fish and having them roll up his sleeves, and my cousin's doing some photo work. And she's kind of got a funny face too, but I don't think it freaked her out as much. I think she's probably kind of teasing because she's been around hunting and stuff like that a lot more than her other cousin. But now, the one that was frowning, well, guess what? Just like in my family style, her grandpa is teaching her how to help. I thought this was a great picture. 5 cousins, 5 feet, and 5 sets of toes. So these kids are all growing up now, except this one. He's the youngest of the bunch, but he's almost grown, and the rest are off in college or just getting ready to complete college. So yeah, they had a fun trip. This was us at the cave, and we had a great time. It's Michigan's only cave, and it's one of my favorite places to guide people. So here I am after the trip with my cousins who just loved it. They had no idea what they were getting into, and they had a wonderful time. And then I took them snorkeling shipwrecks and